Hey guys, welcome to the first edition of Next Tech Network. And I'm going to be showing you guys a review of OS X Lion. I know it came out last year, but I'm just kind of basically testing out some of the different instruments and programs I'll be using for the network in the future. So I'm going to show you guys, and first thing I'm going to open up here is Safari. I see this little icon. It opens up this thing called Reading List. Basically what you can do is you see these articles down here, or these links to articles. Just shift click, and it'll add them to this reading list, which is way easier than having to add each individual one to your bookmarks. Just click it, you can read them, you can save them for later. And just by clicking on these X, you can delete them individually. But yeah, you can read these now, you can save these for later. Which is way easier than having to do it later on. Just click on the icon again and it'll remove the box. And it's gone. Now the next thing, I'm going to open up Fox Sports here. And I'm going to show you guys the reader, which has kind of already been introduced in different ways before. But now look at this article here. See that it's a very busy page. There's a lot of media on it. As you see a Twitter widget right there. At the top there's a little interactive box with the players on it. So just overall a lot of things happening, and it can kind of get a little difficult to read at times. You just click on this reader icon right next to the refresh button. It'll open it up, and it's put in a very clean and organized way to read. Very easy. It's very nice to view. So see, you can zoom out, you can zoom in, you can email, you can print. Click on this X here, it'll exit out of the reader. Now the next thing I'm going to show you guys is swiping between pages. Now in Snow Leopard you had to use 2 fingers on a trackpad or a magic mouse to be able to swipe back and forth between pages. Here in Lion, all you do is use 1 finger and you can swipe in between pages. Very easy, very smooth. Might be running a little. Looks like it's lagging just a little bit, but that's running in QuickTime, so. But yeah, it's a very smooth animation in between the pages, and I use it probably hundreds of times each day. I'm going to open up the Mail app here, and I kind of went through and deleted some of my emails. But to show you guys, I just sent some messages to myself. As you see here, it shows it in the list form. You see the 1 and the 2 right next to the right side, and I'm going to send a message just ha ha ha. I'm going to go ahead and receive this message. It's going to pop up right above all of them. So instead of having to read through a giant long email, it separates them into different messages, so it's way easier to read. It's a very iOS sort of look to it, the new Mail app. I must say it's really nice. I would say I have a better search feature. I know I can't really show you guys too well of one. I probably shouldn't have gone through and deleted everything. And I don't even have any contacts in here yet because I haven't synced them from my phone. I actually just got this iMac pretty recently. But as you see, you can search anything from people to the subject to message, stuff that it contains. You can even search the subject and on this day, and it'll bring that up as well. So very nice search feature. Close out of that. Sorry if my voice sounds a little rough. I'm getting a cold here. So next I'm going to open up Pages. I'm just going to get a blank document. I probably didn't need to do that. Alright, anyways. I'm going to open up this blank document. Now this is called the autosave feature. Now watch when I type some stuff, I'm just going to save it to the desktop. It asked me whenever I clicked out just one time if I wanted to save it, so I went ahead, saved it as that. Now I'm going to open it back up, I'm going to add more stuff to it. My name is Tyler. Click the X. Now notice it doesn't ask me if I wanted to save it or not. Open it back up and it's there. Did an autosave for me. Very nice, especially if the computer crashes or power goes out, or you just completely forget to save, and a lot of us do. So I'm going to open it back up and it's there. Now say you deleted something, or you added something, or whatever the case may be, that you didn't want to happen. Now it feels like everything is lost, but it's not. Open this back up again, and now part of my name is lost. Or, well, not literally my name, but, well, you get the point. So I'm going to click on this arrow right where my title of my page is. I'm going to hit Browse All Versions. As you see here, it'll show me a timeline of all my previous autosaves that it did for me. I can go back, that's how my first document looked, that's how my second one looked, that's how my third one looked, and this is my current one over here. So now if I just click on whatever one I want to bring back, I just click Restore, and nothing behind it, and it restored it for me. Let's go. We can keep that running. So next I'm going to show you guys, we should go to Launchpad now. Actually, let's open up Mission Control. You see here, this is the dashboard by swiping 2 fingers from left to right. This is Mission Control. I just did this by simply double tapping on the magic mouse and I'll open it up. There's also an icon in the dock that you can put for it. So here, that's my main desktop. I'm going to open up all these programs. Now, what happens when you open a lot of programs, you get a very cluttered desktop. You can try rearranging them, but it's still just a big mess. Now, they did have things like spaces, but still, you know, if you want to be working on them, even multitasking, it's very difficult to do. I just drag and I bring it to the corner here, show a plus button, it will literally add to a brand new desktop. It's very nice. Just rearrange this here. Bring up the apps. Not sure why it's going through the toolbar, but a little glitch or something there. So now I have 4 different applications running. Now I can bring this up and I can actually swipe in between my desktops now by using 2 fingers on the magic mouse or trackpad and just swiping. I click the X here, it'll get rid of the desktop but keeps the application running and puts it back into my original desktop, or the first desktop. This is very handy to use, especially for a lot of the multitaskers. So you just click the X and now they're all back into one again. I'll keep those up here to demonstrate the full screen apps. So here on the very top right, you'll see these arrows facing outward. Click it, opens up into its own desktop. Nothing else can be on it. It's its own desktop now. You can swipe with 2 fingers. It'll bring you to all your full screen apps that are running. In this case, it's just Safari. And it won't say desktop 1, desktop 2. It'll just say Safari or whatever the app is running and full screen. If I go back up, click it again, it'll minimize it back down into my desktop. And it's no longer its own screen. I click out of these and quit. Don't need to have all those running. Next thing is Launchpad. Now Launchpad will definitely remind a lot of people of the iOS, especially the iPad. Looks just like it. You can have folders that hold your different apps. If you swipe with just one finger, go over if you have more apps, and you can have as many pages to hold your apps. This case is my social folder that I created. I'm not sure, for some reason whenever I click on the folder and I exit out, the title disappears. It doesn't normally do that. Just a little issue there. But you can also change the name of the folder. If I want to change it to a Z, I can change it to a Z. Well, in this case I just want to keep it in S. So there we go. Alright, you can also click on a folder, you can rearrange them, you can take apps out, you can add apps back in folders. It kind of slides to the side just like an iOS device. So that's very nice to use, especially if you have a ton of applications running. As you see here, this is the new address book. You can create new people. I haven't synced mine quite yet with my phone. I just got this iMac pretty recently. But I'll just show you guys an example. Name this guy Bob. And I'm just going to add, just type something random out. Wait, does that actually have the correct amount of digits? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, I wasn't planning on doing that, but see here, I clicked out. I opened it back up and it resumed right where I left off. Just saves the guy automatically. So that's about it. Whenever I did this video, I completely forgot to show you guys the new photo booth and calendar application, but I'll make sure to get to that soon. Yeah, that's about it for OS X Lion. It's very nice to use. It's only $29.99 off the Mac App Store. And it does take a little bit long to download depending on your internet connection, but it's very good to use. Alright guys, thanks for watching.